got a new youngin on here, and he's doing it big over there. I believe he's only 17 years old. Josiah Jin, what's up, brother? How old are you, man?
I'm actually 16, but yeah, how you guys
Nice.
doing?
Oh shit!
Hell
Good
yeah,
job,
man.
man.
So
Wow.
he's impressed me, guys. I seen him in one of the Facebook groups, and he was asking some advice from some people. And before people like got the context of learning about him, they just started saying a bunch of answers, and they were telling him get into Google Ads and all. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take the time and like let's talk with him and all. So I'm like, how old are you and all? And he tells me 16, and I'm like, whoa, all right. So slow down. No Google Ads. Do we have a website? Do we have Google My Business? And then he didn't have those. I said, let's start off at the basics, guy. Let's not just start listening to everybody in the group, because if he started listening to a group, I mean, you would have spent your whole life savings. You know what I mean? And, he just got I believe you just got a dump truck, right? You got the NPR?
Yeah, so I was a couple days ago. I actually hit the 100-star review, 5-star review mark, which was like sick. So we hit that
Good
a couple
job.
days ago, and then we got the Zuzu. We got that thing wrapped a couple days ago too, which was awesome. And yeah, that thing's a game changer because I was just running around with my Ford F-150 and utility trailer for like 6 months, just hand unloading stuff at the landfill, and I was able to save up enough money for the Isuzu. It was sick.
Very nice, man. So kind of tell us about your journey in, and how did you come across this so young, man? Like, is anybody else your age like doing anything like this?
So I've definitely I'm sure you guys have seen the Junk Teens guys. They're pretty cool. I look up to them
Who's that?
definitely.
Junk Teens?
Junk
Uh-huh.
teens, yeah, they're young.
Oh, I think I've heard of them. Yeah.
And then actually
No,
the
He's
way I
being,
got
he's
They're
being
killing it.
sarcastic.
They're kill. Sorry. Now I'll hold my thought. Sorry, just keep going.
Oh no, it's cool. Yeah, the way I actually got into this business is I bought Andrew's course. I found Andrew on YouTube. I was
Oh
looking up
shit!
junk removal, and then I bought his course. It was like $500 or whatever, and I just did that. I would wake up every morning. I just grind out as much of that course as I could do, and it just goes over the fundamentals of growing your junk removal business.
I got a 4-hour Google Ads course in there and 15 hours of marketing on every platform. And
Exactly. Yeah.
like breaking down Google Ads to its core and running Google Ads.
Yeah, I'm not just trying to shill his course or anything, but it's actually good.
Yee started cracking up. We couldn't help it. He said, "Bought his school." What's so funny, Yee?
Absolutely nothing. I'm thinking, does this guy have a work permit through high school? What's going on? 16 years old. Are you
I know,
only
good
able
for
to
him.
do like 8 hours a week? What's going on? Tell us the truth.
So
What's
I'm
the truth,
actually
Bruce?
I'm homeschooled, so I really
Oh, nice.
I don't go to school, so I really only have like about like 3 hours of schooling. And really my school is just to do this, like learn a lot about business and stuff, and this seems, if I actually like focus all my time and energy into this instead of like trying to do other stuff, I think it would make much more sense to do this. And so my also a big reason I'm able to do what I'm doing is my parents are super supportive, so they're like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. So I can focus pretty much all of my efforts into this business, which is awesome.
Man.
Awesome.
Save
That's the
your
best thing you can do,
amazing.
dude.
Dude,
Save your money. Save your money and stay out of relationships.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. And 7-figure junk removal. That's Russ Berry says, I have one question. How do I figure out my future ad spend to get a certain outcome? I guess, Andrew, that would be something you would take that question.
I don't know how do I figure out my future ad spend to get a? I honestly don't understand the question.
If you could clarify that, Russ, what you mean by that, brother, it would help us out a lot.
How much do I need to spend in order to get X dollars back? I mean, I guess it just depends on what. Google, I average 4x return on my ad spend. On a horrible month, 2x. On a great month, 5x throughout the entire year. It was a 4x return on my ad spend.
Oh, Josiah, Russ says he'll give you 5 free sessions just for being 16 and trying out, bro.
Russ knows his shit. Take his offer, even though he hates me.
He knows his stuff,
He
bro.
knows his shit.
Yep, he definitely does, man. I've been watching him since the beginning for sure.
Have you guys
Um,
seen that couple on within the Facebook groups? And I feel like they've been getting a lot of
oh,
hate
they're
lately.
killing it. Yeah.
Oh, JT's junk removal.
Yeah.
Tanner and Jackie.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that?
Love them. Great
They're
people.
going viral.
Great energy. I like the style of their videos, you know, how they keep you hooked and their style of making the content. I'm definitely taking some things from that and gonna put it into my content
So
as well.
I do have one thought on it though. Like this is just me thinking out loud, Josiah. If it was me personally and I saw, because they're posting it on their junk removal page, if I was a customer and I came across like, this property manager just gave me $1,200 in 2 hours.
Right.
I would be, I mean, I feel like that should come from a personal branding page, not your company.
100%.
But to each their own. I just think like if I was the customer, I wouldn't hire, but I could be wrong. Apparently,
I got to disagree with that, man. I don't think that people are actually listening to the actual pricing. You know, I don't think they're like, you know, putting together like a full load equal this much money, because yeah, they are saying the numbers, but they're not actually saying the loads. So like us, we could figure it out, but you know, to customers, I don't think they're really looking into it and looking like that. I think they're more like, oh wow, look at this couple, they're really cool, they're really out there, I think I'm gonna hire them, you know. And I think
it's the personality. It's that's the main thing. Personality.
right?
You know, it doesn't matter that they're putting prices on there or how much they're making. You know, like now your customer doesn't really care what kind of revenue you're doing, obviously, but you know, like your journey, like they're part of it regardless. Like they are a small part in that, and like they do bite onto that. And if you share a lot of social media stuff, they're gonna just keep on coming.
I think if you have the personality to keep them, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're inconsistent or you're posting a bunch of personal problems along with the other content, I think that's where you can lose them at.
Yes, I agree with that. So you got to make that decipher. If you're going to go and you're going to try getting your clients to be following you, then there's no drama. There's no outside. This is strictly business. You know what I mean? Making those videos, you can't be going answering back, fighting with your comment people. You know, so that's the only thing I wouldn't, you know, kind of go down that rabbit hole, because that could get really bad, you know.
That's customer service though, you know, like you gotta you can't be going crazy like flyers everywhere, you know, you can't do that.
Yeah, but I gotta say it is when you have so much people watching you, and you know, like I always say, you got 10% are going to be your haters. So if you're bringing in tons of people, you're going to have a lot of haters coming at you. And at first, you don't always know how to handle it. You know what I mean? You kind of got to get used to the YouTube world and how to handle different situations, you know? So for some people, I think it's better that they just don't answer back the negative comments and kind of just either block those people. But, you know, I think they're going to learn from that, because I see that a lot of their day is spent, you know, kind of going back with people and kind of arguing, and you're just going to get burnt out doing that, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah. I'm going to kill them with kindness. You just respond positive. Go ahead.
So I kind of respectfully did, like, on my personal page anyway, which is where I do get a lot of my business from. Man, I post some ridiculous shit. I mean,
Me too.
I never post anything. So like, I have some rules. I never post anything political, because I don't think you get anything good out of it. So like, no matter what, like if you pick a side, the other side will literally go out of their way not to use you. And the side that you picked may choose you, they may not. But regardless, you just like isolated everybody. But like shit that I can, like the gorilla thing, I posted some stupid, like the 100 gorilla or one gorilla versus 100 people. And I had somebody send me messages like 2 weeks ago, because some lunatic literally an hour away was wielding a chainsaw at their work. But of course they fucking looked like me. So I'm getting messages from people.
Oh,
going,
I saw that.
I've seen that.
So I was like, this is great. So I posted a picture of me in the orange shirt right next to it and put it up there. And I was like, attention, you know, like letting my customers know, like I'm not actually a lunatic. And then I went to Lowe's the next morning and took a picture of me next to a chainsaw, like I was like shopping. Like I crossed the line a lot. Or I at least tread the line. But people appreciate my Facebook and my content because I also like harness it for so much good. Like I do air conditioner giveaways all the time. I do 3 like community-based garage sales where there's no price, you pay what you want, and all of it goes to a local nonprofit. There's so much good that I do that I think people are okay with the cheekiness that I
I
what
agree.
it is, bro. It's your
I have a
personality, though,
question for
man.
you.
You got that humor that just it goes with you, man. It's like, we like it. It doesn't come off as like aggressive or you ever attacking anybody. Even like when you get snarky back with people, you make it funny. So that's like your superpower right there.
I found myself in the HR department at about 13 different corporations that I worked for. So I've kind of figured out the art of like dodging that. Like I will say the most ridiculous thing, but I'll also kill them with the most like kindness that they're just like walking away going, that son of a bitch. I know what he meant, but I can't say it because he didn't
I got a
say
question for you. So what makes you post that stuff on your personal page and not your business page? Or what do you post on your business page?
So I rarely truthfully use my business page, honestly. Like I have over 5,000 followers. I reshare some of my content from my personal page on my business page. But like, I mean, people sleep on these community groups. Like they really do. Like
100%. I
I
agree.
don't pay any ad spend for anything. I'll do 400 grand this year with like a really good net. And I mean, it's like, it's because everybody knows me in town and they see the giveaways I do in these groups. They saw me for a while relentlessly post cheeky ads. Like people post flyers in these groups. They don't want to see that shit. Like I'd post about like, so it'd be like a Valentine's Day ad. So I would post my flyer, but my caption would read like, we can't get rid of the bad memories of your ex, but we can move their shit out of your basement, or just something ridiculous to get people to laugh, and
Adam,
eventually, you just get tagged in everything.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Adam, your style is kind of like that couple. Now that you're saying it, you know what I mean? How you're interacting with the client, where all of us are kind of staying amongst the junk removal industry and not actually making it towards the client. Well, you're actually making the client laugh, which is making them hire you, which you're getting free ads, free leads, which that's huge these days.
Yeah, and it's great for me, but like I still ultimately want to get off the truck. So it's like right now I like do a really good job of owning my job. You know what I mean? But like if I want to scale it, I can't find a bunch of retards like me to go out and do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm like one of a kind.
Man.
You can't